Today, everybody, I've got a couple packages that arrived in the mail. And no, it's not me making another version of myself as a Funko Pop, because yes, I have way too many Pop Yourselves. What this first package is today is that Funko, a little while ago, came out with a Harry Potter version. So I guess, like, technically it isn't another version of me, but it kind of is. Let me show you what I've got going on here, because you didn't have to make a whole nother character. You could just buy, let's say, like, the outfits for your Pop. Because it's a Pop Yourself, you can actually take the heads off of them and swap them for different bodies. And so, here we have, look at this, everybody, the Hogwarts versions of them with different robes. I don't know what this first one is. We'll have to open it up and find out together. Ooh, okay, check this out. I believe this one here, it is definitely Ravenclaw, and you can see, so it comes with the robe of whatever, you know, the actual house is. We get, I believe, is that a wand? It is. Then we have, like, you know, a buddy to go along with it, as well as almost like, what would you call that? Like the animal for the house, maybe like the mascot or whatever. And then at the end here, what is this? Oh, the other thing for your hand. It's pretty neat. If you guys want to take a look, there is the robe, and you'd see, you just put your head on that one there. It's too bad, though, that they didn't do it so it's like if you popped yourself and got one of these, you got like a Harry Potter box. I think that would have been neat, like how they did the Deadpool one, but still, it's a lot of fun. If you guys want to check it out, there is the wand. And I think my favorite bits are, of course, the buddies that come along with them, because I try to collect all the weird ones, and these are definitely pretty unique. Also, is this that book with the mouth? Oh, it is! It is the monster book. I didn't even notice. It was kind of covered by foam, but look at that. Pretty sweet if you ask me. And anyways, that is the first one. Now, let's get into the second. And I'm also really enjoying how these have like a bit of a magnet to them. Do you hear that? It kind of clicks in. And it looks like for this one here, we have Hufflepuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, the buddies for this one, as well as the things you put in your hands, those are amazing. And I want to take a look at this little pink fella here, because I don't actually know what they're called, but look at it. Come on, that is too good. Do you guys see how cute it is? Then, of course, I want to take a look at the Hogwarts suitcase. Yeah, that is great. Do you like my suitcase? Look at how small it is. Well, everybody, 2 out of 4, and let's find out what number 3 is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be Gryffindor, but that's just a guess. It is. Might be Slytherin. Might be, no, it is Gryffindor. Yeah, take a look at that. You get the little Hedwig, as well as, of course, the lion. And I think they gave us Hedwig for this one because, of course, they're trying to make it like, you're going to want to be Harry Potter. I also don't know whose wand this is. It might be Harry's, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure. If you guys have any info, though, pop it in the comments. I also really enjoy these because before they came up with the Harry Potter ones, you could get, like, a thing that looks like a wand on the website. It wasn't anything crazy, but you still could if you wanted to. And now you can actually get like legit wands from some of your favorite people. And yeah, look at this here. They should totally have this over at Universal so you can like do it in the parks. I think that'd be so amazing. Even if you could just do it like a Mr. Potato Head and then pick up your favorite house at the end when you're cashing out. That would be really, really cool. Funko, hey, you can take that one because I'd like to see it. And well, I guess that means that this one here is going to be Slytherin. And yes, it is. Oh, right, and they get like one of the best buddies to go along with them too. Take a look at that. I don't remember what this one's called. Oh, it's the ones where you take them out of the plant and then they scream. Yeah, what is the name of this thing? And normally, the Funko Pop is super expensive. Like the regular size one, I think goes for like about $100. So to get it in here, it's only like $15. I gotta say, I'm also really enjoying the stuff that they put in your hands for this one because it's like a little cauldron with something coming out of it. That is really great too. And well, there we go, everybody. Some pretty fun stuff. And I'll have to put it onto one of my Pops eventually, but for now, I'm keeping them in here. Now, next up, we have some Youtooz because they arrived not too long ago, and I am really excited to get into these, and I think you guys are going to like them too. Because these are some characters that don't have Funko Pops. It's actually the brand new wave of, I mean, you could probably guess now because I'm showing you already, the Minecraft ones. Look at that. We've got the chickens, warden, and bees. So sick. And now with the Minecraft movie coming out, I am glad that I've been ordering all of these characters because I have a feeling that some of them will probably be showing up in the movie. Like the bee for sure. I'm trying to remember if we saw chickens in the trailer. I'm sure there was some. And then when it comes to the warden, I know we didn't see any, but you never know. It could show up because it is a newer part of the game and they'd probably want to include it. And I guess since I've got him here, let's take a look at this one first. And also, while I'm talking about Youtooz, I do have a pretty big announcement that I can't talk too much about. But what I can do is show you this teaser here. And I'm going to be talking about it a little bit more coming up in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I am really pumped about it. Can't wait for you to see it. it revealed. And now don't adjust your brightness. That is literally how it looks. And that's because it is supposed to be a teaser for a Top Pops V2 coming soon. And anyways, now that we've got the Warden out, let's take a look at him. The back of the box is really great. I love how it looks, especially with almost like the, what do you even call that? Like the sound coming out of him, because that's what it is in the game. If you don't know, he's blind, but he can hear everything, so it's really creepy. He's got a lot of health, and you're not really supposed to defeat him. You're really just going down there to grab the stuff you need out of the chest and then get out as quick as possible. And I don't know if I've ever had a successful trip down to the Warden. It's always something bad happens. And anyways, this is just such an amazing figure, and I love how they included the Youtooz eye still by putting it in his mouth. It's really neat. I also enjoy how a lot of these figures kind of feel like, and this is a weird way to describe it, but more like the Minecraft movie than the Minecraft video game, where it's like, it's a little bit more lifelike in a way because it's not exactly how it looks in the game. Like they of course are characters in the game, but they're a bit stylized, and I really enjoy how Youtooz has made these. Now everybody, next up here, let's get into the bees, which is again a really great one. I like that they included more than one bee as well, instead of just putting like a single one floating. It was also a pretty nice touch to put a couple flowers around it, so that way it wouldn't have to have like a clear stick holding it up in the air. It's like them kind of huddled around a few roses, and I want to see the inside of this box too. Oh, what? I've never looked at the back with the honey. Oh, that's so cool. It's got a nest as well. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And if you guys want to take a look at them, oh, this is great. We've got a baby bee and a regular size one. I think Youtooz, you really did an amazing job with it. There's also some spots that I was definitely worried about with this one, like the wings being attached to the top, but everything came in tip-top shape. Yeah, really great. And now, of course, everybody, we have the chickens. And if you don't know, there is actually a couple other Minecraft ones as well, and I'm pretty sure I am up to date on all of the figures. I didn't pick up some of the pins, but I like these guys. And I did also see that there was a few exclusives. Like I have the Ender Dragon, I have the wolf, I also have, oh, I'm trying to remember here, what are some other ones that they've got? There's a good amount. I did also see that there was an Enderman and a zombie that are exclusive to Target, and they're just starting to show up now, so if I could find those, that would be amazing. And yeah, take a look at the back here. We've got so many chickens inside of one of the fences. And then, when you take a look at the figure out of the box, there are even more chickens inside. And if you've got, like, you know, I don't really know, like, it's not a late game thing. Maybe it is, depending on how you play. But if you're, like, you know, about like a quarter of the way through playing, you probably have a chicken coop that looks exactly like this, because you just need to cram in as many as possible. And yeah, there's probably about 1 million eggs being thrown into this thing, but it's just so funny. I'm also really enjoying how there's like some legs sticking out of it, like there's just way too many in there. I'm surprised there's no entity cramming, but yeah, this is amazing. I also really like how there's one like nice model of a chicken on top of it, so you can really get a good idea of what like Youtooz was going for with all of these figures. And yeah, definitely one of my favorites. It's a great desk piece too. Like if you're a big fan of Minecraft, that would look amazing next to your computer. And now, everybody, we have another Project Fred. If you don't know what these are, this is kind of a more expensive collectible that Funko's been making recently, and the one that I've got here is a really great one. It is the Icy Polar Bear. Ooh, kind of cold. I'm joking, but I think it is a really amazing one. If you guys want to take a look on the back, this is what the regular version looks like. It's pretty sweet. And now the goal with these here, for me anyways, is to always get the chase, because I have opened up, I'm trying to think now, maybe about 5 or 6 of these, and I still don't have one. And don't get me wrong, I like the regular versions, but to get the chase, it'd be a nice bonus. And when it comes to this Icy one, I believe it is the Icy logo, and there's like ice all over it instead of it being the Icy Polar Bear. So honestly, yeah, even though I'm going for the chase, I kind of like the original one more. Also, sorry guys, you might not be able to see me anymore. Wait, we are just about there. Hold on. It's not coming off. Ooh, there we go. All right, now I don't want to take a look at the card because I know that that spoils it. So let me just flip this out of the way, and I'm going to try to get this out of here without looking at it. Okay, so there's a bit of foam over here, I know, usually to hold it in. And then you guys will be able to see it before I do, which is whatever, it works. But here we go. Let's see. Is this the chase? So the chase is going to be the logo. The regular one is the Icy Polar Bear. Ah! It's the regular one. See, I was a little bit conflicted on this. Like I said, I really like that original, but the chase would have been cool to get because I've never got one before. But yeah, this is a neat figure. You know what's funny too? Now that I'm looking at the face here, it kind of reminds me of Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House. Do you see what I'm talking about? Pretty neat. And now let me move this off to the side because I want to take a look at the card now that we know that it isn't the chase, because we can find out exactly what number I got, which is cool. And this is number 556 out of 675. And there are only 750 of these in the world. They only created 750. And so like I said, still a really cool thing to get. It's just too bad that I wasn't able to find that rare one because I want to have one in the collection eventually, and I've struck out now, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 or 6 times now. I was checking my collection of them because I've got them over there under my table. It's like a good size to like display them on the ground still because they're a little bit too big to put on a shelf. It would take up like way too much room. But anyways, everybody, a pretty exciting thing to still open up, and now I can put it into my room here somewhere in the collection because I try to keep them out of the collection until I unbox them, so I'll actually show them off on camera. I know it's weird, but sometimes I'm just so excited about it, I'm like, okay, let me put it in right now, but then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna put it in the room till I actually have opened it up with you guys, so that way I can actually show it off, and I'm not just like, you know, wasting a cool figure. Because of course, I love talking about these things on camera, and I guess I'll put it back in the box for now, just so I don't wreck anything, but that was a lot of fun. And I guess with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because that is everything that I have. We got some Youtooz, some Funko Pops, and of course, a Project Fred. And if you want to see more unboxings like this, totally let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, this has been a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow!